area. We usually invite not to be out here, but okay. We have our particular photographers that want to come out and take pictures for us. We love that. Now let's listen to the North Americans in this part. Here comes the wind.
Mommy, the train's coming!
Well, we're on our way now to the main gate Firestone station. Smith Street Depot is one of the original 28 buildings in Greenfield Village that were opened October 21st of 1929. It's an authentic train depot, comes to us on Smith Street, Michigan, about 50 miles northeast here, just outside of Fort Huron. The open-air building to the left is Detroit's Central Marketplace, built in 1861 in downtown Detroit. A large brick building heading to the left is the Detroit Toledo Milwaukee roundhouse, originally built in 1884 in Marshall, Michigan, about an hour and a half west of here. We salvaged anything that was structurally sound out of the old building, included in this one, opened it up in 2000. We do all of our service, repair, and maintenance on our 3 coal-fired steam locomotives in that building, and it's all open again for you to visit. The other side of the roundhouse, behind the trees and bushes, Liberty Craftworks, where the artisans do glass blowing, pattern making, weaving, and so forth, and that's all open for you to visit as well. The largest part of our working farms district will be off to the right as we complete the left turn up ahead, the Firestone farm, built in 1828 in Columbiana County, Ohio. It is the birthplace and childhood home of Harvey Firestone, the originator of a very good friend of Henry Ford. It's a working farm, 7.5 acres, open for you to visit. Well, we're approaching the main gate Firestone station. If you choose to get off here, to walk back to the farmhouse, go over to Liberty Craftworks to watch the artisans, or even to the Model T loading dock. Please remain seated. Wait for the whistle from the engineer. Once you hear that whistle, that will indicate you have set the air brake and be safe to get up and exit on the right-hand side. Right-hand side only. We'll be here for about 6 minutes, and then depart for another round trip. place now to get up and exit to the right. Do take everything with you that you brought aboard.
No way! Someone from that company was in a fight. Most of the time, that's awesome! Yeah! I can't remember what she does. It's like, it's some sort of MMA. That's so cool! Daryl is of course he is! He's going out there, yeah! You're playing a sticker, so good.
Our trip around the village will take approximately 30 minutes. We'll have 2 additional stops. Please sit back, relax, enjoy the ride. Greenfield Village is divided into historic districts. The Henry Ford Model T district is first on the left, which we can enjoy right on an authentic Model T to the interior of the village. This is Henry Ford's birthplace. It's the white farmhouse built in 1861. He was born there in 1863. He moved in here in 1944 from 3¼ miles away, which is on Plymouth Road and Greenfield Road. Main Street District is where the Wright Brothers Home and Cycle Shops are. Their authentic buildings come to us from Dayton, Ohio, built in the 1870s. Learn about the beginning of aviation. Visit Mrs. Collins' Millinery Shop from downtown Detroit, built about 1860. Next to her is the H.J. Hines Building, built in 1835 in Sharpsburg, Pennsylvania. And Sir John Dennis Food Shop from England on Main Street. Behind the Ford Motor Company to the left is the loading dock for the Model T. Edison that works for the next historic district. Thomas Edison is credited with 1,093 U.S. patents, many more from England, France, and Germany. On the village green is the Logan County Courthouse where Abraham Lincoln practiced, all built in 1840 in Lincoln, Illinois. The great building here is the restructured Menlo Park Laboratory. Beyond Menlo Park on the other side of Christmas Creek, you'll see the future site of Jackson House from Selma, Alabama. Greenfield Village's newest addition. The Jackson family home was a haven and strategic finding place for Dr. Martin Luther King and many of his colleagues during the civil rights protests in 1965 in Selma. The old building, Sarah Jordan's boarding house. Ackley Covered Bridge comes to us from southwest Pennsylvania. This is the entranceway in the Voices and Providence District, where you can visit historic homes such as Noel Webster's 1823 home from New Haven, Connecticut, Robert Frost home and Maddox Farmhouse, their Hermitage slave quarters, and McGuffey's cabin, all up on Maple Lane and more. The other side of the bridge up that sidewalk and to the right, the sandstone complex is the Cotswold Cottage, built in 1619 in Chatsworth County, England. We'll be stopping directly ahead here. This is the Susquehanna station. We'll be here for 4 minutes. If you choose to get off here, the train will be back around in 30 minutes. Please wait for the whistle from the engineer. Once you hear that whistle up front, that'll indicate yes, set the air brake and it'll be safe to get up and exit on the left side only.
Yeah, just like, cars. And then something on it over there, like, oh, that. Yeah.
It's safe now to exit on the left. If you are leaving, please take a quick look back. Make sure. So we're on our way now to Smith Street Depot at the far north end of Greenfield. That's the top of the next. The white building is the Susquehanna plantation built in the early 1800s. Comes to us from St. Mary's County on the Dutchess River. 700 acres of tobacco, wheat, and corn. The rust-colored building is the oldest American-made building in the village, dating to the early 1600s, the Plimpton House, where Mr. and Mrs. Plimpton raised 7 children in that one-room building in South Sudbury, Massachusetts. The windmill is a Ferris windmill, considered the oldest in the United States, built in 1640 on Cape Cod. It was a gift to Henry Ford by his National Dealer Association in 1936. The dark gray building next to us is a Daggett farmhouse dating to 1754 from Andover, Connecticut. Our perch-on draft horses, those gentle giants that do a lot of work in Greenfield Village, pulling the carts and wagons and working the farm. They get their legs off the hard surfaces of the village, back out on the terra firma for 4 days in a row, relaxing before they're put back into service throughout the village. The historic locomotive pulling us today is the #1 Edison, a conglomeration of locomotives that Henry Ford put together in 1932 at the Rouge plant. The basis of it goes back all the way to 1868. We're going to now is a wetland and wildlife preserve. There are some white-tailed deer, fox, and coyote back here. Various birds such as blue herons, white egrets, red-tailed hawks, and turkeys. The steam that came out the left side is a process steam locomotive go through to purge the boiler of any scales in the water. It's called a blowdown. Walnut Grove. It's an activities field. Throughout our season, we do many things in park out here, such as part of part of Old Car Festival, and Motor Muster will take place out here. But it is dedicated to historic baseball every Saturday and Sunday, using 1867 baseball rules where baseball gloves are optional, not preferred. The buildings up on the hill are the backside of some of the porches and parlors area, the red brick building, and Old Western. The last complex we're approaching is the Henry Ford Academy. It's a charter high school, over 525 students attend, selected through a lottery system from Wayne County, graduation rate exceeding 95%. The curriculum focus is on science, technology, engineering, the arts, and math. The 10th, 11th, and 12th graders have classrooms here in the village. The 9th graders are in the indoor museum. When Henry Ford opened Greenfield Village in 1929, he wanted to convey the inspiration of the American genius to the students. With Henry Ford, it was students first. He could be seen with them in the classrooms and on field trips. He wanted to inspire them to America's traditions of ingenuity, resourcefulness, and innovation. We continue that here today. The three Pullman cars we're approaching on the left are part of the senior class classroom. On the left side, behind the trees and bushes, you might get a glimpse of the Martha Mary Chapel, a non-denominational chapel, very popular for weddings throughout our series. The name comes from Henry Ford's mother-in-law, Martha, and Mother Mary, one of the original buildings here. The green building is a boost to history. It's a cafeteria-style restaurant. Connected to it, road farther down is a white building, the Eagle Cabin, built in 1830 in Clinton, Michigan, about 50 miles away. Here's where we can experience a sit-down meal with people serving you in period. We'll be making a slight right turn here, heading on to Railroad Junction, stopping at Still Street Depot platform. It's a 4-minute stop, and then we depart to the main gate Firestone Station. Within walking distance here is the 1913 Herschel Stillman Carousel, the Playground, Edison Aluminum Company, Detroit Central Market, Roundhouse, and Swiss Street Depot. Please wait for the whistle before you get up. Once you hear the whistle, that'll indicate that the brakes have been set, and be safe to exit on the left side only. It's safe now to get up. Supervisor on that report began with Steve Engineer, also building an apartment cycle beginning of building. We tried to legalize that walking roundhouse. But it's really good.